Here at Push, we've been doing some analysis for the Black Friday period for 2021 against 2020. So what we've done is we have consolidated data from across our e-commerce customer base, and we've chosen data that is only from customers who have been with Push from 2019 to 2021, which makes for a fair data comparison. So the first tab here that I'm showing you compares the Black Friday period for 2020 against 2021. So it shows data from the 25th of November, which is the Thursday before Black Friday, up until the 1st of December, so just after Cyber Monday. And we've compared that to the equivalent period, so the equivalent Thursday to Wednesday of the year before. Now, as expected, with the UK in lockdown last year, volumes for e-commerce are considerably down in terms of impressions and in terms of clicks. And added to this, continuing the trends of the year, CPCs, as you can see here, were up considerably on last year. There's a few reasons for this. We've obviously got a much more competitive market, offline retailers back in the auction, which have driven up CPCs. However, the offline retailers being available this year has kind of also been a key factor in the volume being down. And this sort of translates through into the overall cost being down, mainly due to the lower volumes than last year. We can also see here further down on this report that conversions and revenue followed similar trends, being back on last year. Although very interestingly, we saw ROAS being slightly higher in 2021 versus 2020 on Black Friday itself, as you can see here, before dropping off over the rest of the period. Anecdotally, we've heard a lot of talk about people holding fire for actual Black Friday offers, so potentially that could be a reason for that. A few other interesting points that we'd like to draw your attention to. So I have another couple of tabs here. So on the first two of these tabs, we've actually broken down this data into platforms. So this first tab here shows Google. And the data basically follows a very similar trend to the overall numbers in terms of basically every metric, impressions and clicks being back, CPCs being up, and conversions and conversion value being back. However, what's really interesting is with the Microsoft data, which you can see here, there are a couple of key differences. The volume and cost analysis have showed similar figures. However, you can see here down in the revenue section, the overall revenue was a lot closer to last year and in fact higher on some days, which means that ROAS was actually better across our portfolio in 2021 than 2020. So definitely a really interesting finding. And for those that aren't using Microsoft currently, definitely shows that should be a key part of the 2022 marketing mix. And final piece that we'd like to draw your attention to is that we have also broken down some of this data further into key verticals. So I can show you a few of those here. There's a selection of them there. Now, most of these verticals, and I'll just show you shopping and gifting as an example, they follow the same pattern as the overall data. You can see here again, volume is down, conversions are down, ROAS is down. However, there was one vertical which did stand out to us, and that is beauty and fitness, which I'm going to pull up here. So with this particular vertical, we actually saw an increase in volume on certain days. You can see that here in the two graphs at the top. This vertical did have the higher cost that we've seen. However, this increase in volume year on year meant that sales, revenue and ROAS were actually a lot closer to last year's figures than we saw on the overall numbers and the other verticals, which suggests that beauty and fitness maybe bucked some of the trends for this year. Anyway, I hope you found these insights insightful. And for more detailed insights, please reach out to the team here at Push and keep an eye out for some further videos with a bit more detailed analysis coming soon.